I'm gonna get straight to it. This gonna be a video I labeled Chariots of the Gods. If I'm not mistaken, I might have made a live about this particular title. I haven't been live in so long I have to look back, but anyway, it is relevant to what's going on today. So I want to first start off by saying it is very important for you to check out the short feeds if you are into, things they may call UFOs or even the unidentified objects that the US and other countries may have that they may not have released to the public. But speaking on higher beings and different entities. Now, I've also referenced the creation story when they said um, the gods seen the earth and it was void. They said God, but we're going to replace God with gods because when the beings, the creators, said, let us make men in our image, that to me tells a tale about groups. And for your, understanding, they will be ultimate scientists. But I won't go too deep into certain subjects because I'm trying to stay on track. Okay. If you look through a lot of my short feeds, especially with the sky, if you ask me, you can see downloads. You know what I'm saying? You can see the moon. The sun pulsating. If I did pronounce that correctly. You can also see, if you pay attention, a lot of moving objects. Some may say it's the stars, that they twinkle and glistening. And some even move if you pay attention. See, this is just my opinion, but I believe that they say that the gods are back or some invasion is supposed to happen from quote unquote aliens. I remember when I used to live in this particular building, I was like on the fourth floor. It wasn't too high, but it wasn't too low. And there was one particular night where it wasn't too dark, but it was like kind of getting dark. Long story short, it was like silent lightning, like in the clouds. And I also believe I've talked about this briefly before too. And if you could see, it looks like it was little zips of lightning going this way and the little zips of lightning going that way, but you couldn't hear anything. There was no sound to it, but it was like, and it was zipping back this way, and it was zipping back that way, and it was zipping back. And I was with a friend, and I'm like, "You see that?" And it's like, "Yeah, I see it." And there's, like I said, if you pay attention, there's like a little bit of lightning or whatever, zip this way, and then the thing is zip back. And I'm like, it looked like something fighting up there or something, or if you ask me, it looked like something going at each other. Star Wars. Again, they don't put this stuff in the movies for nothing because as above is so below. As all this stuff we going through here, it's also going on up there. But that's for a whole nother story. I don't really want to over talk about this eclipse because, a lot of people have their own opinion about what it is, why it's now, whether it's real, false, or what's going on. But I live in the moment. I'm one that's just going to go with the time and see what will happen, like when that day or the time when it's supposed to happen, as far as the eclipse and other events that they say took place, that have took place, as far as meteor showers, um, rare moons, etc., blood moons, etc. I do believe that we are in a time of revelation. Not that the way that they particularly break it down biblically, like to the fullest degree, but I believe this time is now. Like with the movie with Kiki Palmer. I should have wrote this down, but I'm coming straight off the head. I know I referenced this movie before about the UFO, Wild Woe or something of that nature. Leave it in the comments if anybody know. I could type it in, but I don't feel like getting up. But anyway, it tells some of real good. It paints some real vivid pictures of what they would call ET communication and how it blended in with the clouds and everything else, because they're definitely hiding something up there, but it shall be revealed. Independence Day, all of these different things, because they know what's to come. And again, just like with these bunkers, you know what I mean? But I'm not one to fearmonger. Because again, why fear something that you can't control? Because whether you're ready for anything or not, it's coming. Whether it's going to be a negative outcome or a positive outcome. You got to roll with the punches. Yes, I do believe certain individuals are chosen, and I do believe certain individuals are called, and I believe certain individuals just on the disagreeable side, and I definitely believe that there's just a lot of certain beings that are on the agreeable side. So I think we're reaching final destination of stages of awakening and seeing things for what they are instead of what they appear to be. The veil has been lifted. There's a lot of people that know what's going on, but um, they rather stay silent. They choose to stay silent about certain things for whatever reason. But a lot of things has always been among us. It's just there's so many distractions going on constantly, and actors and actresses and stages and all this different stuff going on at once. Atrocities and everything else to try to keep us up from what's coming. And that's my opinion. What's coming, well, we shall see. Check out them short feeds and everything else, the content in general, if you rocking with the content. But when you want to see some real deep stuff, I'd rather show you a picture than sit here and explaining things to anyone, so you can see and speak for yourself and let me know how you feel. Because at the same time, I feel like a lot of us are highly, highly, highly protected amongst a lot of danger. You know what I'm saying? And the enemy is in high fear because they know what's coming. So we just have to see. But it's a lot of sky secrets being revealed, and the chariots are up there. And they've been up there. So yeah, leave a comment, like, comment, and subscribe, share. Turn on your post notifications. It is the God Triple Ones. I own us 13. But yeah, definitely pay attention. And like I said, check out the short feeds. It's a lot in there. If you appreciate the content, and not just for the sky tales or the sky vids, but once you see what I'm talking about, you can get some close-ups and everything, man. And I believe that it's definitely amazing. I feel like we're upgrading and getting downloads, every minute, every second. We're becoming a new species, and the new order is becoming the old order, because the time is now, not later. I own us. To be continued. Triple.